fantasy-esque, and welcome back to Niche Faerie Flowers. Before we begin, I want to say a very special welcome to my channel members. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it immensely. We are picking up with our soul breeding female over here, one of the lovely princesses, I think Needle. She has had 2 sons so far to another god in the tribe. Now, her brother, I think, is it Vlavois? He is our current king. Is it her brother? I think it is. He's the current king. He has no females compatible with him, and also hasn't had a child at this point, and I think he is past like the middle of his life. So we are kind of dealing with a bit of a precarious situation here. We went from having like generations of heirs sorted out for us to having a very struggling bloodline. So we're gonna see how all of this pans out. Hopefully we continue, we survive, just like this tribe, this bloodline, this dynasty has been doing so far. Are we on our fourth dynasty? I think we're in our 4th dynasty. Not entirely sure. We've had a lot of like deaths and ups and downs, but I think this is the 4th dynasty, possibly the longest lasting. Might even rival the very first one we've had in this particular lifetime. Not in our very first one, which ended in a complete disaster on a snow island, if you guys remember. But okay, let's dive right in. We are starting off with 1,050 nesting material, 123 food, and 8 nichelings. So, Gly over here is Cass Needle's mate. They have had Vloidseth and Iaki together. Vlavois has very few days left, and I think we said that possibly we are waiting for him to actually get to the end of his life before we kind of mate him with the other females. I did want to mate Cass Needle to Gly, but then I think we kind of figured it's okay, we'll leave it be. So yeah, we're gonna work something out. Guys. So let's have a look. I think I want to breed the females, all of them. They share 1 immunity at least with Vlavois. But at this point, like, that's the best we can do. And let me just quickly check. Oh, never mind. Vlavois is not siblings with these 3 princesses. That's right, because the previous king... Okay, that makes sense, because the previous king, he actually only had daughters, if you guys remember. He had daughters. And then he had a younger brother, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think Ebion was Saren's younger brother. So when Saren died, Ebion became king, and then he had a son already, Vlavois, who was a god at that point. That's right. And then Vlavois kind of got amped up into a king, from like a god to a fairy prince, so that was pretty dramatic. But he hasn't managed to have any sons, and we're gonna wait a day, and then we're gonna breed him with his cousins to see if maybe one of them might be a boy. Even if it's a sickly boy, it's gonna be the next king, so that's all we're worried about at this point. Okay, youngsters. See, Vloidseth and his brother, they are not in the line at all, and oh my goodness! Guys. We just discovered a flippin' handsome kitsune. Okay, this kitsune looks so cool. Okay, we want him in the tribe. Yes, please. Oh my goodness, this is so exciting. Okay, this is gonna be a god. I don't think we've had a kitsune god ever, have we? We've had like kitsune, recessive kitsune in the bloodline, but I don't know if we've had a god. Okay, we're gonna name him Scaria. God Scaria, and he's gonna get, is it the purple stones to show that he's a god? Oh my goodness, that is so exciting. And he also has some new immunities, which should be super fun. I think, yeah, we're gonna wait a day. We're gonna wait a day so that all of our fairy females can breed with the king in hopes of producing a prince. And then, because that's gonna be the one and only time Vlavois is gonna be able to breed, he's gonna be too old, he's gonna die, I think, by the time his children are born at that point. Then the females... Oh, never mind. The females can't breed, actually, with anyone else once the king mates with them. They can't breed with the god. Foo. So if I want them to breed with anyone, really, I should breed them now Yeah, I should breed them now if I want them to breed with anyone. Ay, ay, ay. This is tough. This is tough. Because once they breed with the king, they can't breed with the gods. But they can breed with the gods and then breed with the king. You know what I mean? It's okay. It's okay. We're taking a risk. We're taking a bit of a risk. But I'm gonna leave it be, guys. I'm gonna take that risk, and I'm gonna be okay with that risk. Yeah, I'm gonna be okay with that risk. Hopefully we come across another female, or one of the babies they have is a princess, and that way we can keep things going, because they're the only breedable females right now. And you know what? If we have to, we'll break our rules, okay? If we have to, we will break our rules. That is absolutely fine with me. So let's get Scaria to, dig something up, and hop along over here, collect up some berries. You collect up some berries too, Ixa. We need to keep an eye on the food as much as possible. Okay, Cast Needle, let's jump you over here. Clear those spots. Let's get King Vlavois. I think we did say we want him to be really close to the other females. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so he's gonna kind of hop around over here. We'll get Keen to be like really close by to him, just because we want the females to be able to breed with him like on the next day. Okay, Triador, I'll move you back here so you can continue exploring. Okay guys, let's turn the day. Our itty bitties are growing up, how cute. Okay, Vloidseth is gonna get his Godstone, and then we're gonna get his younger brother Iaki a Godstone as well. And let's see. Okay, we want our females to kind of congregate around the king. So let's get Ixa here. Now, who is the oldest? So it's Cast Needle, then Keen, then Ixa. Okay, Cast Needle. Oh, she's pregnant. Excellent. Now let's go for Keen. She's expectant too. And finally, Ixa. Oh, Ixa's having a harder time. Yes, okay. So we have 3 royal babies that are going to be born pretty soon. And Vlavois, unfortunately, I don't think he's going to see his babies born. He's going to pass away. But hopefully one of them, fingers crossed, is carrying a prince. If not, guys, after all of our hard work, we're going to end up like back to being a wandering tribe that has no king. And that won't be too fun, will it? So, okay, Gly, continue grabbing your food over here while your sons move along. Okay, let's see. Let's get Iaki to jump over there. Scaria, let's clear away these spots. Oh, food! Get the food! Okay, can we get you to jump here? Grab that. Nice. And you can't dig anything up. That's fine. Okay, Keen. Let's get Keen to jump over here. We'll get Cast Needle. And let's see, Vlavois. Let's hop along to this side. We have the last bit of grass to clear, and then I think we want to be going bunny hunkers for a port. And I'm actually thinking, guys, we might move everyone kind of back along here. They might end up going to this port on this side. I think this seems like a fairly nice port to venture to. So I think that's what they might decide to do. So I'm going to come around, go up these cliffs, and then go down this land bridge over to that flat port. Okay, and so that should give us plenty of time to have these royal babies along the way. Okay, let's turn the day. And that was such a fun surprise that we got Scaria. Obviously, I would like it more if we could breed him in an... Oh, never mind. Never mind. I was getting really excited for a second because I thought we had like a female we could invite in, but she has a deformed paw, so I'm not going to. But hey, we found a Naga female wandering around down there. This also means that we might run across, I mean, look at how much Shadowlands we have before we get to that port. We might actually come across like a family member, not a family member, we might come across a female we might want to take on. So that should be pretty good for us. Okay, let's clear these bits and pieces. Let's come down here, clear this, clear that, excellent. everyone can get moving where we want them to now. Okay, you guys have 2 days. Let's come along here. I want my females to be moved. Oh, no, no, no. No! I want my females to be moving as much as possible. Because I do want them to try and get as close to the port when they have their babies. So Vloidseth, let's get you moving along as well, and then we'll have Scaria coming here. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You had like so many stuff to dig that I didn't get you to dig. My bad. My bad. We need to keep an eye on the food, especially because when we start nearing the time we go on ports, we tend to have a lot of days where we don't have any harvesting, and I feel like it's important to collect food up until that point, because we do lose quite a bit there, and then when you get into a new island, it takes time to settle in. Okay, this is our king's last day, and also the day our lovely ladies are going to settle down into a nest. And I have plenty of nesting material as well, so let's see. 1, and we'll do 2 and get you to build a nest there. We'll get Keen to jump into this nest, pluck a berry, and then I think I want Ixa. 1, 2. Ixa's gonna have her baby right there. So everyone's having a baby together, but not too close to each other in case they end up sickly. So that's completely fine. And then Glai is going to continue grabbing his berries over here. His son is going to try and keep up with Scaria. King Vlavois is on his last day, and I think he is probably going to spend his last day gathering up food. Triador is going to help out a little bit, and then I think Triador is going to move over here. Why? Because he is a god, and yes, he's supposed to guard the king, but I feel as though Vlavois would have sent Triador. They would have sent Triador to the females, because if a future king's being born, then he has to protect that future king. And same thing for Scaria and the youngster Vloidseth over here. And also, it's good we have Scaria, because that means if we have a future king, we can actually keep him alive with the constant purring. So that's actually amazing. Like, perfectly timed. Okay, let's get you to light up the way. Ooh, a little bit. And then we can get Vloidseth to help you out. So that's awesome. We have almost like, Scaria is a god, but he's almost like a physician, I would say. He's a physician that is going to help keep the future king, like if it's sickly, alive. So, okay guys, moment of truth. Let's say goodbye to Vlavois and see whether or not we're gonna have a new king. We had a boy! And he is healthy! Oh my goodness, I'm so excited! Okay, and we had females, which was awesome because we needed breedable females. Especially because these females now, we can't breed with them. So they're gonna get a redstone because the king bred with them. And now they won't be able to breed with they won't be able to breed the others. So it's good that they had daughters as well. So okay, we have a future king. Well, he's not future king anymore. He is the current king. Let's go ahead, give him a name. I'm so happy. Okay, this is gonna be Faerie King Ruby. Faerie King Ruby, welcome to the family. And then we have, let's see, we have his sister, we've got Princess Half-Sister, Princess Rill, and then we have Princess, let's see, Desmond. Princess Desmond. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So that's awesome. We have 2 little females. So Rill is the sickly one, Desmond's the healthy one. That's completely fine. And hey, hopefully we find more females along the way, but we have enough in the next generation to keep us alive, which makes me super happy. So, okay, we need to break the nest, and we need to get a move on as soon as possible. So let's see, Rill is the sickly one, right? Okay, Rill's the sickly one, the rest can kind of stick together. That's completely fine. Let's get Ixar to move on ahead. Let's see. I think Glide at this point is gonna try and just continue gathering food for his family. Oh no! No! Iyaki! Iyaki, you're gonna be sick. Because you're next to Rill. Darn it. Okay, Keen, I need you to get moving. So Keen's gonna get moving. We'll get Triador to jump ahead as well. Everyone's gonna try getting to that port, of course. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, avoid Seth. Let's kind of mark the path ahead. And I didn't want to, but Scaria... You know what? We'll just get Yaki to catch up with Scaria. Or maybe I'll just get him to Purr, like right over there. And then hopefully Iyaki won't get sick. Iyaki will have some healing or some immunity from Rill's sickness. So okay, let's turn the day, guys. Let's turn the day. Fingers crossed. Yep, he's fine. Excellent. We managed to curb that sickness. And it looks as though Vloitzeth is an adult, which is very nice. And our little king is still too young to move, so we're gonna have to wait it up a little bit. But okay, guys, I think this is a great place to wrap up the episode at. When we come back next time, we're gonna be trying to grow our little king and move him towards that flower port, and then we'll see if we find more females, if we find just more nichelings, and whatever the heck happens. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in our next episode. Bye bye.